The elevator surveillance video of Ray Rice beating his then-fiance went viral back in February. I know you remember that. That video ignited a nationwide conversation about domestic violence.
Yeah, and after watching Ray Rice knock out his now wife, the question on so many people's minds right now, why didn't she leave, prompting News Channel 9's Lauren St. Germain to ask the question, why stay? Lauren.
I wanted to find a woman who stayed after an incident of abuse by her partner. Now, it took a while, but thanks to help from an abuse intervention program, I found a couple willing to speak openly. You're about to meet a woman who stayed, making one of the most controversial and what she says was one of the best decisions of her life. It's the video sparking conversation among women nationwide, like at this salon in Chattanooga. If your man attacked you, even just once, would you stay?
No, he would not get a second chance. I would not put up with it even another time. That would be it.
People have a lot of circumstances, whether they have children or, whatever. So, but for me, I would be out of there.
For most women I chatted with, the conventional wisdom was, I'm out of there. But what if it's not that easy?
You can't walk away from somebody that tries.
I don't want to give you too much on him.
I don't think everybody is hopeless or nobody's fixable.
They're going to be scrambled. 1, 3.
And I think having somebody stand behind you, like I have him.
Meet Lisa Petri. She's been married to her husband Jason for 7 years and is a mom of 4. Lisa and Jason constantly argued, fights that escalated when they drank alcohol, but he never put his hands on her until one October night.
Just escalated, and I think unfortunately that one moment he just snapped.
I knocked over a shelf over there, put a hole in the door, threw my phone at her, and then we came out here and we were still arguing, and for some reason I grabbed her by the neck, and it was in the kitchen, and I held her against the cabinet. I said, I'm done with this.
Because I got in his face, I pushed him off me. The weird thing is I didn't fear for myself.
Jason knew he did something wrong and even called the police on himself. He spent a night in jail, then a judge ordered him to stay away from Lisa for 2.5 months.
And I told him the only way we would get back together is if he did get help.
But I wanted to know why. Lisa's trust had been broken once. How could she be sure Jason would not put his hands around her neck again?
There was never a point that we haven't fought to keep together through everything.
I sat down with Regina McDevitt, senior director at the partnership in Chattanooga. She doesn't know Lisa, but she does know many women in similar situations.
They stay because they're in a relationship that they're committed to. This is a person that at some point in their past they had a positive relationship with. They love this person.
And she says Jason is the exception.
I do know there are cases that happens. There are very few that happens that way.
Should I sit and eat with you? So I said, what do I have to do to be able to go back home to my family? Whatever you want me to do, I'll do it.
So how are Lisa and Jason doing now?
At least it tastes good, right?
Well, you can't mess up eggs.
Well, they're happy to report it's been a quiet year.
Actually, we've become boring.
Yeah.
Jason completed a 26-week abuse intervention program.
There's physical abuse, there's power abuse.
He says he's not had a sip of alcohol since that night. Lisa feels like she made the right decision to stay.
So I told him, you're worth it to me. 10 years together. So it's kind of like...
And the women at the salon seem to understand why she stayed.
Well, under those circumstances, if he got help and there were children involved, I would definitely give him a second chance, but only a second chance.
Our daughter, yeah.
Now, I want to come back to something Regina said. According to statistics, guys like Jason are rare. Regina told me she does know there are cases that this happens, but very few end this way.
Lauren, tell us more about this intervention program that Jason completed.
It's a 26-week intervention program called AILS, Abuse Intervention with Life Skills. And during the program, Jason said he learned so many things like strategies to control his behavior, as well as the different types of abuse. Some of them he didn't even know he was doing. And if you want to learn more information about the AILS program, there will be a link to that website under this story on newschannel9.com.
It seems like the key is knowing that you've done something wrong.
And he was able to admit that, and the program helps them go through that.
Admitting it, I think, is the second thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, Lauren.
Sorry, Lauren. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.